the third seed in the conference tournament, or sixth-seeded Central Methodist, which is coming off of an impressive non-conference win over Park University Saturday, beating Park on the road by 6. Methodist and Lindenwood tied for the conference record of 10-10, and Methodist got the tiebreaker. They had beaten the Lions twice. We're set to go for this game as we'll take you through the starting lineups. First for the Lions, who finished the regular year 16-14 and 10-10 in league play. They'll go with it one forward, D'Antoine Chillers, 6'2", a senior from Portageville, Missouri, and a third-team all-conference performer. The other forward, Dustin Shoemaker, 6'6", senior from Mexico, Missouri. At center, a good one, Dustin Bavard, 6'10", a senior from Kansas City, Park Hill High School. In their backcourt, Ryan Brown, the shooting guard, who plays well against Evangel. He's 6'2" in his senior year from Lowman, Missouri. And the other guard, a lightning-quick point guard, Taylor Florence, 5'9", only a freshman. Florence from Columbia, played at Hickman High School. For the Crusaders, they'll start at a forward, Jared Floyd, 6'1", 200 pounds, a junior from Ash Grove. The other forward is Todd Simon, 6'6", 205 in his junior year from Bellevue, Nebraska. The center is Tim Dial, 6'7", 230, a junior from Springfield and Hillcrest High School. And for Evangel's backcourt, Jackson Capel at shooting guard, 6'3", 190, second year from Erlanger, Kentucky. And the point guard for the Crusaders, Shane Nicholson, 6', 160, a sophomore from Ash Grove. Evangel coached by Steve Jenkins in his 25th year. And again, go with Floyd, Simon, Dial at center, Nicholson and Capel in the backcourt, opposed by Lindenwood's Chillers, Brown, Bavard, Shoemaker, and Florence. Postseason begins today. Single elimination, and both teams could very well face it tonight if things don't go well for Evangel after this evening, and in not just this conference's tournament, but in other conferences across the country as well. Evangel still has a couple of ways to make the national tournament, but need help in order to get in if they don't win this tournament. We're set to go as Tim Dial will jump center against Dustin Bavard. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride tonight, and in this postseason, Dial jumps center against Bavard, and we are underway. And the opening tap controlled by Lindenwood. Lions in road black. They'll go from our right to our left in the opening half. Black uniforms with gold letters and numbers, gold and white trim. Baseline jumper from 15, left side no good by Ernie Norman, who made a start today for Lindenwood. Back comes Evangel. They get it inside, and Simon quickly fouled. Nice pass right to the post, and Todd gets an early foul on the Lions.
A good start for Evangel, contesting the early shot from Lindenwood, getting the board, and then off to the races. Ran down, saw a good open entry pass into Todd Simon. Foul taking it up, and Evangel has a chance to go on top here early.
Ryan Brown picks up the foul, and Todd Simon at the line for two, missed the front end. Todd Simon averaging 11 a game, 8th in the conference in rebounds at 6.3 a night, 65% free throw shooter. And the second one is up, and that's good, and it's an early 1-0 lead for Evangel. Back come the Lions. Evangel beat them here 91-64 in the last meeting. Crusaders jumped out to an early lead, and it was a blowout. Just about epic proportions that night. Out front, Florence backs it up in the backcourt. The Lions kind of showing a lot of patience. They've spread the floor here. They're showing like they want to slow the tempo against Evangel. Here's Florence to the right wing, dumps it down low to Bavard. He'll dribble out front. Out to Florence. He'll run into the lane, kick it out to Chillers left wing with 3 on the shot clock. Chillers, a little shake and make move, dumps it down low. Shot clock violation. That was weird. Lindenwood never looked to shoot the whole time.
Well, yeah, it's one thing to slow it down, but you still have to have awareness of the shot clock and where you're at. Kind of surprised they slowed it down like they did. Evangel a lot of times this year has had trouble when they've tried to be a little too quick.
Here's Capel missing a 3, left wing, rebound Dial, and Evangel keeps it. Right side, Todd Simon, deep on the wing. Out front to Shane Nicholson. Shane looking left. Capel goes down the floor in a heap in the near corner. Here's Todd Simon, top of the key. Looking left. Capel still shaken up. Right side, a deep three. Good by Nicholson from 22, right of the arc.
Left all alone. They didn't step out on him at all. Had plenty of time to set the feet, and if he gets that much time to set up, he's going to hit a good percentage of his threes.
4-0 Evangel. Ryan Brown out front. Left wing to Florence. He'll dribble out front. Florence, right side, Ryan Brown. Brown out front at Antoine Chillers. Left side, Florence. Down low, Bavard. Turnaround shot over the rim, an air ball. Rebound, Capel.
Bavard forced that one, kind of falling away from the basket around the baseline.
Here's Dial around a defender inside, scores on a nice feed from Todd Simon, and an early timeout for Lindenwood. A 6-0 beginning for Evangel. Timeout Lions. We played 2 minutes with a timeout on the floor. We'll return after this. All right, we just won the 30.
Oof.
Leading 6-0, prompting an early timeout for the Lions. 17:55 to go first half. Matt, a great start.
Well, great start and a great start on the defensive end. Lindenwood in 3 possessions, throwing up 2 air balls and had a shot clock violation on another. Evangel's defense is really making it tough on the Lions.
Lawrence left corner, gains it off to Chillers, who fires a 3 left wing, no good. Rebound tipped away from Bavard, but he goes back to the corner and gets it. Out front, Florence a 3 and knocks it down. And Lindenwood looked like a different team in that offensive set and makes it 6-3 Evangel.
Well, and you see what happens when you give teams a second opportunity. When you let them get that offensive board, just gives them that one more chance, and that's all it took. They knocked down the open look.
Capel right wing. Jackson on the floor with a right-hand dribble, looks down low. Instead goes out front to Jared Floyd. Reverse left of the arc for Dial. Right side, Todd Simon. Tied to Nicholson. Back to Simon, left wing, lob underneath Dial. Fakes up, goes up, scores off the glass, and it's 8-3. Lindenwood picking up the tempo a lot on the offensive end. Chillers left of the arc, doesn't pull the trigger. Goes down low, Bavard instead, puts up a shot, no good. Tip up with one hand, missed there by Norman. Evangel the rebound, goes the other way. Capel on the right wing, top of the key, Tim Dial. Now to Nicholson, left wing Floyd. We have a foul away from the ball, an elbow called on Ryan Brown. It's going to be his second foul. Now Brown, who averages 10 a game and shoots well against Evangel throughout his career, with 2 fouls, has to come out. In goes Cedric Owens, a 6'4 senior. Also in for the Lions, Zach Miller, a 6'6 senior. Angel inbounds. Here's Capel, right corner. Jackson on the wing. Dribbles to his left, shy of the lane. Out fires a little 15-footer and scores. They were looking for him to pass. They think he wanted to pass. Then when they left him alone, he hit the shot. Chillers left side, a 3, in and out. Rebound, Bavard picks it up left of the lane. Bounce pass out front, Florence a 3. That's no good. Rebound, Bavard. They get a third try. Chillers for 3 left wing. That's no good. Miller has the ball stripped, and it's an Evangel foul. And the Crusaders can't get a rebound of their defensive end. And the Lions just firing threes until they're going to make one. At least got an Evangel foul that time.
And just a wild time down low. Evangel's not able to get a board. And there you see the effect that Bavard has on the game. So long, 6'10". He just grabs anything within his reach, gives his team a lot of second chance opportunities. And in that case, third and fourth chance opportunities.
Zach Miller at the line missed the first free throw, but makes the second. 10-4, Evangel with an early lead. 16:08 to go, first half. Crusaders shooting to the basket to our right. The other way in your TV screen. Crusaders in home white, maroon letters and numbers, maroon and white trim. They try to feed a cutting Nicholson in the corner, has to save it inbounds. Florence weaving through traffic the other way. Dishes off right side to Cedric Owens, back to Florence. Now Chillers looks to his bench, and they go back to work in the offense. Taylor Florence gets to the foul line to Owens, puts up a shot of the lane from 5, no good. Rebound deflected to Nicholson. Back comes Evangel. Shane left wing, lobs it down low, left corner. Here is Dial. Left wing, Floyd for 3. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound, Lindenwood. Baseball pass, length of the court to Owens, who scores on a layup.
Evangel just slow getting back. Owens was the guy who was on Floyd when he shot that. He released, got ahead of the pack. They found him in an easy lay-in for 2, cuts the Evangel lead to 4.
Here's Nicholson, right of the arc. Dribbling to the right side, has Todd Simon posted up low, feeds him as he pops out to the wing. Todd puts it on the floor left, lobs it in the backcourt for Shane. Nicholson, left wing, Capel. Left corner for Todd Simon. Now left of the arc, Jared Floyd, 7 to shoot. Cross-court pass, right corner, Dial. Here's Dial, right of the lane. Shot's no good, and a foul on Lindenwood with 2 on the shot clock. Capel got shoved out of bounds, trying to catch the airballed shot.
Yeah, no reason for that foul. That'll go on Chillers. Capel was falling out of bounds anyway. Chillers just helped him a little bit with a little shove. The Lindenwood bench doesn't like it, but a lot of contact down there, and that really bails Evangel out as shot clock was about to expire.
Subs come in for the first time for the Crusaders. One of them, Joel Brown. Here's Dial left of the lane, catching the inbounds and scoring. Dial goes up strong with the left hand, makes it 12-6. The other way quickly, Florence. Out front to Zach Miller. Bounce pass in the lane, deflected, stolen by Evangel. Back comes Nicholson. Shane the other way. Shane right wing. Now backs up right side, top of the key for Dial. Dial to Shane, right of the arc, fakes a 3, around a defender, falls in the lane, retains possession. Down low, they try to feed Dial. Bavard knocks it out of bounds.
Well, good to see Evangel getting Dial involved in the offense. Really on almost every trip down, it's going through him. He makes so much happen down low. If he doesn't score and they double down, it just creates so many opportunities around the three-point line for this Evangel squad.
He has 6 points already. Here's Joel Brown, hands it off to Nicholson. He's in there with Chad Simon, Austin Brewer, and Dial. Chad Simon has it right of the lane, right block. Bounce pass underneath the Brown. Bounce pass under the basket to Nicholson. Backs up into a foul line jumper. Missed by Dial. Got his own miss. Missed the follow-up. And Bavard gets that rebound. Lindenwood breaks out the other way. Florence darts to the lane and got reached in on by Austin Brewer. Not a bad foul because Florence was going to get around Austin, then have a 2-on-1.
Well, it looks like Lindenwood has completely changed their game plan from the first couple possessions where they wanted to kind of milk the clock, take a lot of time. Now it's get it and go, and you see him trying to run the fast break there. Evangel a little slow getting back.
Well, it was so weird to see them hold the ball because they're so athletic. They usually want to play a lot faster than their opposition.
Well, and their players looked uncomfortable in that style, and if you have the athletes, there's no reason to slow it down.
A lob and a tip in underneath by Cedric Owens. And it's 12-8. Crusaders buy a pair of baskets with 13:30 to play first half. Austin Brewer deep right side. They're showing a lot more energy now. They really started lifeless that first 2 minutes. Now to within 4. Here's Dial top of the key. Right side Chad Simon. Right wing to Nicholson. Finds a cutting Joel Brown. Bounce pass middle of the lane to Dial. Ball stripped from him. Chad Simon recovers. Brewer left corner to Nicholson. Right side Brown, an open 3. Yes, nothing but net.
Good composure by Evangel in that possession. The ball was loose a couple of times. They were able to gather it in, swing the ball around, find the open man. Joel Brown canned it.
15-8. Evangel by 7, under 13 minutes to play first half. Lions with the ball. They're kind of spreading the floor here again. Florence out front between the circles with the left-hand dribble. Now goes to the right wing in the dribble against Nicholson. Still kind of directing traffic. Chillers reverses left wing to Cedric Owens, who launches a 22-footer and rattles it in. In the game in St. Charles, Cedric Owens and Ernie Norman hit shots from all over the place. Not reminiscent of that, as he hit a deep 3 from the near wing. Here's Brewer around a defender, tries to dump a pass off, picked off by the 6'10 Bavard. Back comes Lindenwood. Chillers top of the key, backs up on the dribble. Feeds Florence right side. He darts into the lane. Shot is in and out, no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Nicholson. Shane will dribble out of traffic. Players get tangled up behind the play as here's Brown, an open 3 left side, good again. Joel Brown with a pair of threes with 6 points, and it's 18-11 Evangel. He had a career-high 23 last year in a game against Lindenwood. Angel up 7. Chillers down low, Bavard, double team. They find to the foul line Miller. Left corner, Florence for 3. Good. Taylor Florence, his second three-pointer. He has 6 points, and it's 18-14. Left side, Nicholson. Shane left corner, a 3. That's good. Shane's second three-pointer. We may be off to the races in this thing. Chillers for 3 left wing. Good again.
Oh, my. Well, nobody's hesitating to put up a shot here tonight. Not a lot of defense being played either as they're throwing it up from all over the court. Right now, both teams scorching hot.
Down low, Tim Dial, left block, skins around a defender, got a shot blocked by Bavard. Loose ball, Chad Simon to Dial in the lane, they'll back it up. Deep 3 left side.
Why
Nicholson
not?
From 25 from NBA range, hits a 3. Timeout, Crusaders. Wow. Nicholson with 9, it's 24-17. Both teams feeling it. Timeout on the floor, we'll return to the Ashcroft Center after this commercial break.
Games like this year. Both teams just pulling up from three-point range. That's about 4 straight possessions where each team just answering each other. That's a sign of 2 good teams. Nobody wanting to give up that edge. Just keep coming back with an answer. And right now, both teams hot.
Fade away right of the lane. Another tough shot made by Cedric Owens. He has 9 off the bench. A fade away from the right corner from 15 with a hand in his face. Here's Floyd left wing, an open 3 by Jared, rims out. Rebound, Lindenwood. They're in the midway mark of the first half. Evangel leads Lindenwood by 5, 24-19. Chillers brings it up. Hit a 3 a moment ago. Bounce pass to the hot Cedric Owens, who launches.
Wow.
A 19-footer, good again. My goodness, he has 11. And it's a 3-point Evangel lead now. Lions bench in, back into it. Brown picks up a dribble way out front. Here's high post Todd Simon, who's back in. Lobs it right side, Capel. Darts baseline. Pull up 18-footer off the front of the rim and got a friendly bounce. It goes in for Jackson. He has 4.
We call that a shooter's roll. Nice soft touch. Hit the front of the rim, bounced straight up, and fell through. You don't get many of those.
Owens again right side. Look out. Shake and bake move. Goes baseline. Stops. Dishes out front to Luke Blank. A deep 3 by him. Rims out no good. Bavard, an offensive rebound. Got a shot blocked from behind the basket. Rebound Evangel. Ryan Chirpke going nuts as Evangel goes the other way. Stop and go move. Brown drives. Got his shot blocked. Evangel says he got his head hit on that play. And back comes Lindenwood. They'll slow it back to a walk with 9 minutes to go in the half. Trailing Evangel by 5.
Well, that's the effect a 6'10" guy has. You think you're by him, but you forget about that long wingspan. Bavard reached right over the top. Maybe got some of Joel Brown, but he got enough of the ball to avoid a foul call.
This weird spread offense for Lindenwood where they kind of slow the ball down and try to go one-on-one. Out front, Chillers. He's at midcourt with 8 on the shot clock. Then they yell at him to attack. He'll lob it out front. Ball deflected. Collected by Bavard. Blank, a 25-footer. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. One underneath by Todd Simon, who fought off Bavard from behind.
Well, Lindenwood players are saying, what do you want from us? Do you want us to slow it down or do you want us to attack? They really don't look comfortable when they slow it down, try to take their time.
Capel out front, buries a 21-footer with a hand in his face. Chillers all over Jackson, and he drills a 3.
If he knocks down shots with people up in his face like that, there's no stopping Jackson Capel. That's about as good a defense as you can play on him.
Evangel by 8. 8 minutes to go in the half. Chillers backs his way to the right wing, picks up a dribble, double teamed, in some trouble, lobs it underneath for Bavard, goes under the basket and scores in a jump hook. Cool play by Chillers to find the open Bavard out of a double team.
Yeah, good job stepping right through that double team. And then Evangel is scrambling to try to react after he beat it.
Dustin's first two of the game. Here's Simon left wing, hits a three, and we got a foul as Capel got knocked to the floor, then got knocked down again. It's an intentional foul on Lindenwood. Evangel says they want the basket to count. It should, Matt. That thing was in the air from Todd Simon, but I'm not sure the officials had a good look.
Well, they're going to talk it over. It was definitely in the air.
It's definitely an intentional foul, too. Capel just got drilled on the floor, basically got kicked while down, and they call the intentional foul. The basket should count. They have not put it up yet, nor signaled anything to the table. I'm not sure who it's on anyway. They have not signaled a number for the foul, nor have they indicated a good basket. Basket counts. Actually signaled it was a three. It's not. So Todd Simon with a bucket. And that's the fourth team foul on Lindenwood. And the Crusaders are going to have 2 free throws and the ball as they explain the call to Ryan Scherpke. The foul is on D'Antoine Chillers, and Matt, that's his second. That's big. Maybe their most talented player, their leading scorer at 13 a game, 8th best in the conference. And he and Ryan Brown with 2 fouls each, with 7:33 to go in the first half, as Jackson Capel will go to the free throw line as Ryan Scherpke not through discussing this call. It was the right call. In fact, the guy right in front of it did not have a good look. He was watching the shot. The underneath official had a great look at it and jumped in right away. He didn't hesitate at saying it was a foul and an intentional one, as Capel got ridden to the floor and then kicked there.
Well, just such a dumb foul in the first place. Really what you do here is give Evangel a chance to go on a run without your team ever getting a chance to touch the ball. Evangel could, if they score here, after the 2 free throws made by Jackson, this could possibly be a 6 or 7 point run where Lindenwood never even gets their hands on the ball.
Capel makes both free throws, then Evangel has the ball. So there's a 4-point play already, and now Evangel keeps it. This could be a 6-point play.
Well, Evangel now extends that lead to double digits, and you just put your team in that much bigger of a hole, and especially on the road. You can't let your temper, your emotions get the better of you.
I don't think I've ever seen this, where you get a made basket, free throws, and the ball back.
I don't know that I have either. Rarely do you see the intentional after a shot goes up like that.
The officials are not sure, and they want to actually look at the tape. They're leaving the court, and they want to go upstairs to the monitor.
Wow. How often do you see this in our level of basketball?
Never. Well, I shouldn't say never. We saw it at the end of a half a couple of years ago at William Jewell, where you have to climb a long way to get to the top of the Mabee Center. And the official, and which was right by our broadcast position as well, had to go way up there. Now the official says, nah, come on down.
Well,
I have no idea exactly what they're looking at. We've also got this game televised with ECTV. They could go to the truck.
And they
if they could find their way out of the building and back in.
Well, and you think the 2 redshirt freshmen running the camera upstairs are sweating it a little bit right now, saying, oh, man, did we get that? I hope we got that. But, yeah, now the officials leaving that area, and we'll see if they just come back down to the court. Looks like they are.
We don't have a monitor with us, but I know we've got replay capability. They could check it out if they wanted to, I suppose. But that may have been what Ryan Scherpke was arguing about. However, they've decided after maybe they were going to review it again that they'll think better of it. Now, Scherpke, I know that you can't obviously be happy, but he has agreed to move on, and we're back underway. Evangel keeps the ball. Here's Nicholson up top, dribbling to the right wing underneath the dial. Fakes up, tries to get around Bavard, does, and scores, and there's a 6-point play.
So strong inside, Timmy Dial got to the baseline, just powered his way straight up through the 6'10 defender.
We blinked, and it's now 35-23, and a 12-point Evangel lead.
And all of a sudden, a back-and-forth game, a close game, turns into a sizable advantage for the Crusaders.
Out front, Luke Blank gets to the foul line, dishes off to Florence. Back to Blank, left of the arc, bounce pass back to Florence. They'll go to the baseline and get reached in on and fouled by Todd Simon. Evangel's third foul of the half. An intentional one on Chillers was only the fourth Lions team foul, but he and Ryan Brown have all of them. In for Lindenwood, Ernie Norman replaces Cliff Westendorf. Lions with a fresh shot clock inbound under their basket. Inbound right side, Florence to the wing. Who's back out front, top of the key, Ernie Norman. Pass far side deflected, collected though by Blank, who dribbles it back to midcourt. Here's Florence, left side to Cedric Owens, who has 11 points off the bench already. Owens over to Blank as Lindenwood continues a little stall tactic, but now they trail by 12. Here's Blank right of the lane, dishes off to Norman right corner. He'll put up a fadeaway over Todd Simon, miss it in and out. Rebound Capel, back comes Evangel. Here's Nicholson, bounce pass right corner to Todd Simon. Todd, bounce pass back to the right corner to Floyd. Here's Dial, top of the key, looks underneath, dumps it off to a cutting Jared Floyd, dishes to Simon for a pretty layup. Pretty play by the Crusaders.
Great pass from Floyd, caught it right near the basket. The two defenders collapsed on him. He realized it, dished it off. Easy lay-in, and that's how you have to do it with a shot blocker in there in the middle.
Hook shot in the lane, good by Ernie Norman for his first two. He caught it on the left block, swooped into the lane and hit the hook. 37-25 Evangel. 19-footer, left wing, no good by Jackson Capel. Rebound Lions, they'll race the other way. Darting into the lane is Owens, and he is fouled by a Crusader. Angel crowd wanted a foul, wanted a walk rather, but the foul happened first and goes against Jackson Capel, number one on him. And the fourth Evangel team foul with 5:40 to play here in our first half.
You just see how much more relaxed this Lindenwood team looks when they're out on the run. When they've slowed it down, coaches have asked them to kind of use up a lot of shot clock. They just seem out of sync and unable to get into a rhythm. That time to get out in the fast break, very difficult to stop, and Evangel ended up fouling.
Say Shane Nicholson has blood in his right leg, and into the game for Evangel goes Joel Brown. Lions inbound into their basket. Comes in right corner. A three launched from there by Blank is up and good. Luke Blank, an outside gunner, averages 10 a game for them. Get his first points there. Here's Capel, left side of the backcourt. Dribbles to the wing, bounce pass to Dial, left block. Dial left of the lane, dribbles into the paint. Jump hook, good. He has 10. 39-28 Evangel.
Good looking hook shot, just skied up over the defender. Such a tough shot to block. If Tim knocks that down, he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
Bavard blocked from behind by Dial, left of the lane. A ball out of bounds to Lindenwood. Lions inbound into their basket. 5:09 to play first half. Florence catches top of the key. Right side Blank, 20-footer. Long, it's no good. Rebound deflects out front. Florence picks it up. Gets to the foul line, backs up. Left side, 19-footer. Owens off the back of the rim. He finally missed one, and Evangel gets the rebound. Right side, here's Todd Simon. Fakes from 18. Gives it off to Jared Floyd, and he rims out a 20-footer. Rebound Lions. They'll race the other way. Florence on the fly. Stutter step, starts to his right, lobs it right wing, out of bounds to Evangel.
Your coaches say it all the time. Don't leave your feet and then try to pass. That's what Florence did. Left his feet, had nowhere to go. Tried to pass it out. Couldn't get it to his player. Ended up going out of bounds. Turnover back to Evangel.
Left corner, an open look from Capel. Swish. Three-pointer for Jackson.
That's practically a layup for any other player. If Jackson gets that much time, he shoots well enough with the guy in his face. But if you let him just sit there, square those feet, he'll hit 9 out of 10.
He has a dozen points today. Left side, a 17-footer missed by Norman from the left wing. Rebound Crusaders. Jared Floyd brings it up for Evangel down the far sideline. Over to Dial, back to Jared, who got hacked on a three-point attempt. Now they're going to say that's a tie-up.
Oh, wow. That, if any, If anything, it was just a good block.
They may bail out and say inadvertent whistle as they come to the table.
Maybe it looked like a time where the official expected a foul, blew his whistle,
Yep.
and then realized, no, that was definitely clean.
You know, it's a mistake, but honestly, that's one you can forgive an official to make.
Yeah.
I mean, it embarrasses them because they know, we goofed, but you can admit you goofed and move on, and you can live with an official doing that. The guy got up to block Floyd's shot and got the ball. I don't think, well, let's see. Evangel has the arrow. They maintain possession, and they're going to say don't flip it. Evangel had the ball when the whistle blew anyway, so an inadvertent whistle. No change of possession. Evangel inbound far sideline. Shot clock doesn't reset either. The ball never got close to the rim, so Evangel with 20 to shoot. Here's Dial left of the lane. Got the ball stripped, and he's called for the travel. This has Evangel Steve Jenkins off the bench.
Well, tough call because I don't think he had the ball to travel with it. He got stripped as he drove into the lane. Evangel wants a foul. They don't get it. Now we have a timeout on the court.
Lindenwood calls time with 3:54 to go in the first. It's the Crusaders 42, Lindenwood 28. With a timeout, we're back after these messages. Back at the Ashcroft Center, round one of the Heart of America Conference Tournament. Evangel leading Lindenwood 42-28. Inside, they get a pass and a basket from Travis Hawkins, a 6'5 junior, who just came into the game, and it's a quick shot inside. And Evangel's lead trimmed to 12. Ryan Brown back in for Lindenwood. Right side, it's Joel Brown. Knifes into the lane, puts up a shot over Brown, and scores. Taking Brown to the basket, who has to be careful with 2 fouls.
Tough shot, defender all over him. Just took the physicality down low in the bump and was able to finish.
The foul on Dial down low. Bavard caught it from the block, jumped into Dial to initiate contact. They say Dial not straight up, picks up his first foul, and sends Dustin Bavard to the line for 2 free throws.
And kind of surprising, Timmy Dial only has 1 foul this far into the game when you're going up against a talented player like Bavard who has more height. Kind of a mismatch a little bit in that regard. You expect maybe a few more fouls on Timmy, but he's done a good job of playing good, solid defense without reaching in or coming down on the arm.
Bavard hits both. Bavard 9th in the conference scoring race, 13 a game. Conference's leading rebounder. He surged into the lead at the end of the regular season. Here's Lindenwood switching to a 2-3 zone, partly because of foul trouble, I think. Right side, it's Brown. Bounce pass underneath Todd Simon. Right side, Capel for 3. Yes, from the right wing. Jackson with 15 in the first half, and it's 47-32. Brown knifing into the lane. Under the basket. Puts up a layup. No. Rebound, Dial. Fights to hang on to it. And we'll get an outlet to Brown, and Joel will walk it up. And Brown asking for the timeout as the ball wound up wet somehow, and they'll get a towel to wipe it off. 2:39 to go first half. Lindenwood, not a lot of, only 14 fouls, but you've got Brown and Chillers who've come back in the game. And Matt, you're to the point, your season's on the line. You got to have your best players out there, foul trouble or not.
Oh, yeah, you've got nothing to lose at this point. Got to have them out there and just hope for the best. Hope they can play defense without picking up a cheap foul here in the last 2.5 minutes of the half.
Chillers is playing with his hands behind his back, believe it or not. Here's Dial, left elbow jumper, no good from 16 feet. Rebound tip, and Jared Floyd trying to recover, dives on the floor after it, and it's last touched by a Lion out of bounds. Right in front of the Lindenwood bench, and they do not like the call at all. And yeah, they had a great look at it. Of course, they may be a tad biased. The officials do not appeal it. They asked them to, but it's going to be Floyd inbounding right in front of him.
And the hustle rewarded as Floyd hit the deck hard going after that rebound. That's what you love to see. You love to see your players diving on the floor after those loose balls. Evangel paid off for him that time.
Crusaders up 15. Here's Todd Simon, right side Jared Floyd, fakes a three. Darts to the foul line, swoops into the lane, got a shot rejected by Bavard. Loose ball, Zach Miller, long down court pass over everybody's head and taken away by Brown. Down court the other way, here's Capel. Nice in the lane, dumps a pass off, and we have a whistle and a foul down low. And if it's on Ryan Brown, he is not going to be happy.
And I think it may be.
He is talking with one of the officials, I think trying to plead his case that he was trying to get out of the way of Jackson. And that's number 3 on Ryan Brown. So Brown will likely miss the rest of the half with 1:54 left in it with his 3rd foul. 5th team foul on Lindenwood. Inbound right into the basket to Jared Floyd to miss the shot inside, partially blocked by D'Antoine Chillers, who could have gotten his 3rd there himself. That baseline, Owens cuts baseline, has a shot blocked underneath by Todd Simon, who gets the loose ball, and Evangel will go the other way with 1:38 to go in the half.
Well, this is where it's important to close out the half well. Close it out strong. Keep this lead, maybe extend it before the half.
And they just missed a chance there. Simon missing from 18. Offensive rebound, Joel Brown to Dial, missed it off the glass. Got his own miss. Shot blocked. Brown recovers. His 12-footer. He's knocked to the floor hard. No call. Shots missed. Lindenwood, a 2-on-2 break. Right side pulling up and hitting from 18, Travis Hawkins. Boy, Joel got drilled hard, and they let that go.
Well, you don't normally see a player shoot it off the side of the backboard like that, so you knew something would happen, and then he was laying on his back. You knew there was a lot of contact going on.
Floyd buries a wide open 3, top of the arc. Jared's first basket of the night, wide open, and had Ryan Chirpke on the Lindenwood bench looking at the ceiling in dismay as Jared left all alone top of the key.
Well, he's had some open looks tonight, just hadn't been able to get him to go. That'd be huge for Evangel if you could get him heating up in the second half.
50-34 to Evangel. Out front, Hawkins backs his way to the foul line, off to Bavard. He'll swoop in the lane, doesn't have a shot. Out front to Cedric Owens, 9 to shoot. Owens to Chillers. D'Antoine to his left. Over to Owens, left of the arc. Puts up a runner from the foul line, rims it out. Rebound, tap to Todd Simon. 12 seconds to go in the half. Brown the other way. Joel right of the lane, dishes off to Simon. Here's Capel, 5 seconds to go in the half. Todd Simon, Simon right side. Fakes up, goes up, and missed the shot at the buzzer off the front iron. And the first half ends a sensational shooting first half. We go to the locker room in round 1 of the conference playoffs. It's the Crusaders 50, Lindenwood 34. Back with a first half recap and our halftime activities, including a look around the Heart of America Conference bracket when we return after these messages. back at the Ashcroft Center. We're set to start half number 2. 50-34, Evangel leading Lindenwood. Halftime stats, Lindenwood shot 38%. They were 13 of 34. 5 of 13 from three-point range. Evangel was 19 for 37. 9 of 14 from behind the arc. Lindenwood arguing, starting the half. They thought it was their ball to start the half, thinking, I believe, Matt, that inadvertent whistle was a change of possession. And it was not. We caught that, but Lindenwood's bench must not have. So it's Evangel's ball to start the half, to the Lions' bench dismay. Now the officials want to talk it over more.
But yeah, you're right. We said it when it happened. The arrow didn't change. It was on a blocked shot where Evangel kept the ball. There was an inadvertent whistle. No change of possession. So Evangel has the arrow here to start the second half. Lindenwood none too happy about it.
Well, I believe, when you're down like this and you've had a half like that, they may have drawn something up to try to get something going to start the half.
And it looked like he did as he threw down his clipboard and began wiping off the marks he'd made on it. It looked like he had something drawn up to come out of the locker room with.
Usually you put together an alley-oop play, try to get a dunk and give yourself a spark. No chance for that. Here's Dial going to the basket strong. He nearly dunks, but instead is fouled by Bavard.
I was going to say, you about had your dunk right there as Dial was taking it up strong. All Bavard could do was foul him and send Timmy to the line.
Dial to the line for 2. Evangel in the first half only shot 4 free throws, made 3 of them. They were 3 of 4 from the line. So was Lindenwood. First free throw, though, no good from Dial. Evangel from the floor, 19 of 37, or 51%. A blistering 64% from behind the 3 line. Second by Dial, that's good. He has 11 points for the game, and it's 51-34. Evangel out-rebounded Lindenwood 22-17, which is significant because the Lions with their height. They go a backdoor lob intended for Bavard, sailing about 20 feet in the air and practically the concession stand.
Yeah, he's 6'10". He would have needed to be about 8'10" to grab that thing as it sailed way up and over his head. And that may have been the play we talked about. Little backdoor cut, try to free up an alley-oop there. They just didn't execute it.
Somebody in the doorway kept that from hitting the popcorn machine. Here's Nicholson in the lane, at the ball stripped from him by Taylor Florence. Back the other way on the fly goes Ernie Norman. Stopped shy of the lane, over to Florence right wing. They back it up and reverse it. A deep 3 by Chillers from about 25. No good. Rebound by Nicholson. He'll race the other way. Shane out front to Capel. Fake a 3, go to his left. Picks up a dribble and dumps it off to Dial, left of the lane. Dial puts it on the floor over to Todd Simon. Right of the arc for Nicholson. He'll dart into the paint. Dish off intended for Dial. Saved in bounds, though, by Capel. Here's Nicholson right of the arc. Finds a cutting Todd Simon. Lost it off his hands. Ball knocked away. Shane recovers. Drives the alley. Missed the hook in the paint. Rebound Lions. Down the near sideline, Brown. Right side, Florence. Up top, here's a 17-footer. Straight out by Norman. It's up and good. 51-36. For Evangel, Dial and Nicholson led them in rebounding with 5 each in the first half. Here's a fadeaway right of the lane. Good by Capel and a high arcing shot.
Falling away from the basket, looked like he threw that thing straight up in the air over the outstretched hands of a defender, and the teardrop fell through.
Here's a drive by Norman who hits the deck hard. No foul. Ball out of bounds off of Todd Simon on a blocked shot. Lions inbound under their basket. 18:03 to play. 53-36, Crusaders lead. Norman right wing, hands it off in the backcourt. Brown fires a 3 and missed it off the front of the rim. Dial the rebound for Evangel. Hits it ahead to Shane Nicholson, who leads a break. Shane darts around a defender, drives and scores. Pretty move by Shane Nicholson, a stop-and-go move. And he has 11.
And just a little stutter step in the lane. Got the defense slowed down for just half a second. Blew by him for the layup.
Bavard misses a shot over Dial. And Evangel goes the other way, leading by 19. Here's Todd Simon. Left wing to Jared Floyd. Dumps it off to the cutting Nicholson, who got the ball swatted out of bounds, but it's still Evangel's ball. Yeah. That's one of those that looks pretty from a defensive standpoint, but if you're Evangel, basically just ignore it. It's still your ball, and you got a nice move to the basket. it could have been a layup.
Well, and the 5'9" Taylor Florence is going to enjoy that because, you know, he doesn't get too many opportunities to swat players like he just did.
Here's Jared Floyd getting wide open in the inbounds. Faked this man in the air, then scored the layup. Jared with 5. The other way, Ryan Brown runs over to Crusader, but it's a block. Jackson Capel not set. Nearly out of charge, but it's a block on Jackson, his second. Evangel bench, though, applauds the effort from Capel. Nearly got the charge on that. This wasn't quite there fast enough, and Ryan Brown, scoreless today, at the line shooting 2. He was among the conference's leaders in free throw shooting last year. This year is at 79%. First free throw is on the way and good. He is a senior, and Matt, with 3 fouls, you knew that when he had his time to get back in there, you'd hear from him. Here's the second free throw. That's good as well. Lindenwood's season on the line. To an extent, Evangel's is as well, but they still have a couple of chances for national tournament play. Out front, ball stripped away from Nicholson. 3-on-2 break the other way for the Lions. It's Brown again, driving and scoring on the layup.
Yeah, Shane just got in too deep into the defense. They were able to poke it away. And Brown led the break, finished easily up ahead of the pack.
Evangel the other way, right side Jackson Capel. Deep on the wing, puts it on the floor to his left, now backs up. Anyway, you expect more desperate play from Lindenwood today. Right side of 3, missed off the front iron by Todd Simon. Back come the Lions, trailing by 17. Out front, Brown backs up, shoots a 3, and missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound Nicholson, another board for Evangel's point guard. Down pass, a down-court pass to Todd Simon, who got ahead of the defense and scores.
Well, but a great catch by Todd as he had a defender trying to poke it away. Somehow managed to hang on to it and put up the lay-in as he was right underneath the glass. Tough shot, but good job controlling his body, able to finish.
Lawrence a 3, missed it from the right corner. Rebound Evangel. It was a great pass and then a great catch and finish. That wasn't an easy layup either. Had to get his body under control as the Crusaders will call a timeout. 15:58 to go in the game. It's Evangel 59, Lindenwood 40. With a timeout on the floor, we're back after this.
Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, King of the Apes, Father of Boy. He knows what it takes to be a dad. You go for a ride, you take a swim, you hang out. All it takes is time. Hey, it doesn't take a hero, but it takes a man to be a dad.
Back at the Ashcross Center, we come out of the break, and Jared Floyd, it's a 3-pointer from left of the arc, and Evangel stretches the lead to 22, 62-40. 15:34 to go in the game. A shot inside, missed by Norman. Evangel the rebound. Floyd races out of the pack. Jared down the near sideline, tries to thread the needle with a bounce pass to Todd Simon, and it goes out of bounds.
Hey, good idea. The pass just a little bit behind Todd. But Evangel coming out here in the second half the way you want a team to do. Put a team away. Evangel coming out fast, extending this lead now to 22. And this is what a team that wants to be one of the premier teams of the nation, wants to go on to Branson and have success. This is what you expect a team like that to do.
Really, Matt, that's not that easy a task because you're up 50-34 at the half. Easy to be complacent. Yeah. And Lindenwood, you know, is going to pick up the pace a couple of notches as you got a lot of careers that could be ending tonight for them. And a proud team that was a conference champion and Final Four participant a year ago. Expect their energy level to go up a couple of notches. In the lane, Luke Blank drives at a shot blocked from behind by Nicholson, and it went off of him as he fell out of bounds.
Boy, not only did he get his shot blocked, but you said it, then landed on his back and rolled out of bounds. Tough break for Lindenwood. But a good job by this Evangel defense, not giving up any easy looks here in the second half.
Lindenwood did want to foul. There haven't been many fouls called in this game
No.
tonight. It has been physical. They've let him go. Here's Capel, top of the key, being manhandled by Cedric Owens. He feeds Joel Brown, down low, Chad Simon. Out front to Jackson Capel. Capel backs up, goes to his left, feeds Joel Brown. Brown reverses his field. Say a guy's being manhandled, but that's the way they've called it. They've been consistent, and now they've called it today. Not really a criticism of the refs. Capel misses a fadeaway from 19 inside the key, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Lions. And Evangel's been physical in their defensive end, too.
Well, that's fine. I think both these teams,
Yeah.
they're fine with that. Let them bang down low, go at it. It's Heart of America Conference play.
Sure, and tournament play at that.
Let the players decide it.
High post, Zach Miller gives it up to Florence on the right wing. Little 5'9" guard to Miller. Lob down low, deflected by Austin Brewer. Florence picks it back up, gets to the foul line. Now they'll back it around to Luke Blank. Back to Florence. Shot clock reset as it got deflected off of the rim. It's a bad break for Evangel. Pass out front, deflected, stolen by Brown. Head to Chad Simon. Chad to the left wing. Has his pocket nearly picked by Florence, who swats the ball out of bounds from Chad on the dribble. But it's Evangel's ball near his sideline.
Yeah, Chad kind of smiling down there. All of a sudden he realized he was leading the break, and that's probably not where he's best suited. Fortunately, the ball was tapped out of bounds, and Evangel retains possession.
Capel right wing. Jackson, we have a foul. They're going to call an elbow on Evangel, trying to set a screen. Goes on Joel Brown, his first and the team's second foul of the half. 13:58 to go in the game as the Lions put back into the ball game Travis Hawkins, 6'5" junior. Owens brings it up, right wing to Dustin Bavard, the 6'10" big man. Goes right side to Hawkins, who's covered up by Brewer. Bounce pass down low. Owens bangs into Brown, gets a shot away and scores off the glass. Cedric Owens with 13, his first points of the second half.
Yeah, his first points really since midway through the first half. He had that hot stretch, and then he'd gone cold. Hadn't heard his name since about the 10-minute mark in the first half.
Angel still leading by 20. Foul away from the ball, and Luke Blank will be the guilty party, and he is jawing about it as he picks up his first, holding Todd Simon.
Yeah, all of a sudden these players are saying, wait a minute, we've been hitting each other all game long, and now you get a couple calls away from the ball like that.
That, though, is a mismatch for Lindenwood. Blank is shooting guard, a 6'3" shooting guard, but matched up with the 6'6" Todd Simon, a power forward. Down low, Chad Simon, right corner, Capel for three, missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound Bavard. Lindenwood the other way, trailing the Crusaders, 62-42. 13:10 to go. That's pass up top. A three try by Hawkins. Rims in and out. Rebound Chad Simon. He'll hang on for the Crusaders. And Joel Brown will take it the other way. Evangel in home white. Going to the basket to our left here in this second half. Other way, though, on your screen. Brown nearly lost the dribble off his foot, but gets it back near midcourt. Joel with 19 on the shot clock. With Todd Simon right of the arc. Todd finds a cutting Capel, who gets the ball knocked away from him, and he's going to be called for the travel. Hit the floor with the ball after bobbling it in midair, and Jackson will come out as Shane Nicholson rotates back in.
Yeah, it was cutting to the basket. Looked like he was going to have an open layup. Lindenwood player just able to reach in, jar the ball loose. Capel couldn't regain it, and then you said it hit the floor, was called for the travel, but 12:39 left to go. Evangel up by 20. You know Lindenwood, as talented as they are and as desperate as they are at this point, is going to have a run in them. They're gonna come at you. Now it's up to Evangel to be able to withstand that run and see if they can keep this good 20-point cushion that they built up.
Out front, Owen stutters steps, gets top of the key. Bounce pass left side for Zach Miller. Dumps it off, and a shot rejected by Dial and a goaltend on a basket that'll be counted for Cedric Owens. Dial got way up for that goaltend. Ball, though, on its way down. It's 62-44. Right side, Chad Simon out front to Nicholson. Shane to his right, pull up from 17, right wing. No good. Lions a rebound. Down court, down the near sideline, Luke Blank. Blank drives to his right, along the baseline, underneath the basket, puts up a shot, and scores it off the glass. Blank with 5, and it's 62-45. Lions trying to chip away. Joel Brown left of the arc, dribbles to the wing. At front, Tim Dial off to Nicholson. Shane to Brown to the foul line. Bounce pass underneath Dial. Got a shot blocked off the glass by Miller. Loose ball to Lindenwood. Lions the other way. It's actually 62-46. Lions trail. Right side, Blank for 3. Drills a 3.
And here's that run we were talking about. As soon as we say it, they go on a little 7-0 run. Cut this Evangel lead to 13.
Was a 22-point margin. Now Evangel leading 62-49. Lions working their way back in the game. Timeout Crusaders. 11:27 to go in this first round. Evangel 62, Lindenwood 49. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this.
My great students, a friend of all of ours. You can always count.
Sometimes it's important for kids to keep quiet. But if you keep quiet about a kid who talks about hurting someone with a gun, some kid could be quiet forever. Don't wait till it's too late. Tell a grown-up right away. For a free book about what to do, write to McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
Coming out of the break, Tim Dial got a ball inside, got a basket and foul underneath. That big, though, Matt, for Evangel. They needed a little spark, and Dial may have given it there and a chance at a three-point play.
Well, that's what you expect one of your leaders on the team to do. Catches it down low, just powers his way through. Big 6'10" Dustin Bavard, who picked up his second foul. Now Timmy has a chance to make it a three-point play.
11:06 to go in the game. Angel trying to answer a frantic rally by Lindenwood. Free throw rattles in for Dial. Give him 14 points. And it's 65-49 Crusaders. Back come the Lions. Dressed in road black, going to the basket to our right in this second half. Out front, Owens. Right wing to Travis Hawkins. Fadeaway over Floyd is airballed from 18 feet. Rebound Lions. Are they out of bounds or is it an Evangel foul?
I think it looked like...
Yeah, it's out of bounds on Evangel somehow. I thought the ball was in the hands of Owens.
Austin Brewer looked like reached in and grabbed hold of that ball while he was standing out of bounds. So I think that's what the whistle was for. That'll just give it to the Lions underneath their own hoop.
The thing was, shot clock reset. And I'm not sure anybody caught it.
Yeah, I don't think that's right because the possession never changed.
Inside they go to Owens, who puts up a fadeaway anyway and scores a tough shot from 12 feet left of the lane. He's getting his hot touch back again. He has 17. And the lead 14 for the Crusaders. Right side, Shane Nicholson. Down low, Chad Simon. Inside the paint, trying to feed Floyd. Pass intercepted. Down court, Travis Hawkins. Drives. Layup, no. Tip won't go, but it's an Evangel foul.
Lindenwood with two good opportunities leading the break there. Missed the first layup. Had a chance at another one. Couldn't get it to go either, but a foul on Tim Dial will send Cedric Owens to the line.
Today's game brought to you in part by Independent Printing in Springfield. Independent Printing has been in business for more than 45 years and longtime partners with Evangel University Athletics. That's Independent Printing in Springfield. Free throw good by Cedric Owens. Averages 8 a game and today has 18.
And he really has been the lone guy for Lindenwood that's been able to get it going on the offensive end.
He had 22 against Evangel in that game back on January 6th. Second free throw, that's good.
Well, it's crazy how some players just match up well against certain opponents. You see it all the time. You'll see crazy statistics about how well one guy will do against a certain team, and it seems like Evangel just happens to be the team for Cedric Owens.
Although the February 10 meeting, he had 9. He feed it inside to Nicholson, who dribbles to the left corner, then back to the basket and scores after a pretty spin move.
Looked like he was going to pull it out, reset the offense, just spun right back around, got the easy layup.
Blank, a driving play right of the lane, gets a basket and foul. The lead 12, and it can go down to 11.
When Blank yelling, getting in the faces of his teammates, trying to get some energy for this Lindenwood squad, trying to get them back into this game. As they trail by 12, chance to make it 11 with just under 10 to play.
Blank with 10 points, and he made the free throw. He has 11, and the Evangel lead 11 as Capel got his third foul there. 67-56. And we're down 22 moments ago. Jared Floyd, left wing. Out front, Tim Dial. Dial looks to his right, nothing there. Goes to Todd Simon, who launches a three. Yes! Simon for threes and double figures with 10.
Well, they've been giving him that shot all night. He's only taken one three-point opportunity before that. But if they're going to give it to him, he has the ability to knock down those shots.
More players for Evangel in double figures. 9:25 left to go in this first round of the conference tournament. Left side, Ryan Brown. Out front to Blank. Deep three left of the arc. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Dial. Evangel the other way. Lindenwood not afraid, Matt, to pull the trigger from beyond 23 feet.
Well, and you almost can't be in a game like this trailing going into the late part of the second half.
Capel misses a 21-footer. Rebound Evangel. Crusaders pick it up. Left side, Simon again. Out front to Nicholson. Here's Capel getting inside the lane. Bounce pass Dial left baseline. Over to Jared Floyd inside the key. Landed off to Shane. Nicholson, left side, Jared Floyd. Bounce pass underneath. Intended for Dial. Knocked out of bounds by a lunging Zach Miller. Luke Blank asked to come out of the game, and Owens goes back in. Nicholson inbounds. Evangel with 20 on the shot clock. Inbound left of the lane. Todd Simon double teamed. Left corner to Nicholson. Foul line Dial. Shot in the lane. Good. Dial with 16 points. 72-56 Crusaders.
And that's a shot we've just seen Tim Dial grow more and more comfortable with as the season's gone on. Is that about free throw jump shot. And he's hit it well here tonight.
Out front, Ryan Brown. Backs up, gets double teamed. Near the midcourt line, bounce pass top of the key, Zach Miller dumps it off. Owen scores on a driving layup. He has 21. 72-58. 8:06 to go in the game. Shane Nicholson to the left wing, dribbles to the corner. Bounce pass to Dial left of the arc, top of the key, Capel to the foul line. A jumper from there, airballed. And it's going to be Lindenwood ball with 7:54 to go in regulation. Lions hanging in with Evangel, trying to chip away at the Crusader lead as they bring it up, and will call timeout. 7:48 to play. It's Evangel 72, Lindenwood 58. Timeout Lions, and will return to the Ashcroft Center after this.
Well, I was 10 when I first got involved with drugs. I skipped school because, nobody cared. I was on drugs, and my mom didn't really care because she was on drugs. She was never home. I was in 8th grade for like 3 years. I was heading nowhere. I just thought the only way I can make something out of my life is that if I get an education, I don't want to be a loser, some loser getting high all the time. I want to make something out of it.
Welcome back to the Ashcroft Center. Ed Beach with Matt Warner. Time for the game summary brought to you by Empire Bank. Empire Bank has served the Ozarks for more than 50 years. Evangel led 50-34 at halftime. Lindenwood has chipped away at the Evangel lead, trailing by 14 now. Leading scorer in the game is Cedric Owens, who's come off the Lindenwood bench to have 21. Evangel led by Jackson Caples, 17. 15 of those, though, were in the first half. Lindenwood has the possession arrow. And the ball, right side, a 19-footer by Owens. He finally misses one. Rebound Lindenwood, and the man knocked out of bounds, and he calls timeout before falling out. So Lindenwood gets another timeout call. They'll have 2 left when we come back. 7:35 to go. Still 72-58 Evangel with a timeout. We'll return after this.
These kids are in trouble. They're not getting high on drugs or stealing. If they were, you'd do something about it right now. But why is it almost half of all parents who suspect their child has a problem learning wait a year or more before getting help? Why? Kids with learning disabilities are smart. They just learn differently. Call now. The sooner you get help, the better the chance your kid has.
Back at the Ashcroft Center, Tim Dial with an offensive putback. Missed the shot, but got a foul inside. Moments ago, Dustin Bavard hitting an inside basket. Makes it a 12-point Evangel lead, 72-60. And at the foul line is Todd Simon for Evangel with 6:54 to go in regulation. Matt, still a lot of time to go in a 12-point game. Simon's first free throw is good.
Yeah, a lot of time. Evangel really needs to focus on just taking care of the basketball. When you have a lead like this, especially as the minutes start ticking away in the ball game, take care of the basketball. That's the first priority.
Simon made the first free throw but missed the second. 73-60. Evangel's lead 13. Bavard top of the key. Left side for Luke Blank. Hands it off to Owens. He'll stop left wing, covered up by Jared Floyd. Bounce pass out front, taken away by Joel Brown. Back comes Evangel with a 13-point lead. 6:35 to go. Todd Simon right side of the backcourt finds Nicholson out front. Left wing Joel Brown looks inside at Dial posting up. Instead out front to Todd Simon. Right side Jared Floyd. Top of the key Brown fires a pass right block. Todd Simon got it stripped. Loose ball Dial picks it up. To Floyd, back to Dial. Dial around a defender. Got a shot blocked by Bavard. Got it back and scores on the putback.
And Timmy was not going to be denied there. Took it up strong, got it blocked, picked it up off the ground, took it right back at the defense of the Lions. He's just too big and strong in there to be stopped.
Blank a spin move, scores a basket on a driving play, and got an Evangel foul to go as well. Luke Blank a chance at a three-point play. Tell you what, the Lindenwood bench has been huge for them today. Blank with 13, Owens with 21. Starters for the Lions, not a lot of production, at least scoring-wise. Chillers 3, Brown 4, Bavard 6. Foul on Jared Floyd, his first of the night. Evangel's 15th foul of the half. Free throw by Blank is good. He has 14 points in the game, including 11 in the second half. Shane Nicholson out front to Floyd left wing. Evangel's lead back to 12. Here's Dial out front. Dial off the Capel right of the arc. Jackson lobs it down low. Here's Todd Simon, a turnaround shot. Missed it off the front of the rim. Rebound, Lindenwood. And Luke Blank will take it the other way. Blank pulls up from 22 and rims out the shot from 3.
Boy, that would have been a huge shot for Lindenwood. Would have cut that lead to single digits. Break for Evangel.
And Evangel the other way. Left corner, Capel down low to Dial. Dial, top of the key to Nicholson, around a defender. Pull up in the lane. No good by Shane. Rebound Bavard. Lindenwood another chance. Down 12 with 5:05 to go. Right side, Cedric Owens goes baseline. Cut off by Capel, who nearly takes it away. Saves it in bounds. It's tied up. And the arrow to Lindenwood. Great defensive play by both Capel and Nicholson to get a tie-up in the near corner.
Yeah, Jackson, we always talk about his offense, but he's grown tremendously on the defensive end since arriving here last year. That time, quick feet, able to take away the baseline. Forced Owens to kind of mishandle the ball, put it on the floor, and that's where the tie-up occurred.
Lions inbound along the baseline. They lob it out front, and it's swatted out by Nicholson, the 6-foot sophomore, leaping into the air and taking it back out of bounds. And we're lobbing that to the middle of the lane. Now they get it to Bavard, right corner, back out front for Blank. Blank, right side for Chillers. He'll spin right side, put a shot no good over Nicholson. Really forcing that. They forced a lot of shots, Matt, from the perimeter. That one of them, as they still trail by a dozen.
And with still over 4.5 to play, you don't have to start forcing these shots yet. And he threw up one that was well guarded. Really had no need to.
Floyd missing a 3 from the near wing, and it's knocked out of bounds by Evangel as the ball went out. Lindenwood the other way. They still have chances, still down 12. 4:33 to go. Lions back the other way. Chillers brings it up. Right wing to Blank. Blank right wing. Down low to Bavard. He's double teamed to the block. Bounce pass lane to Hawkins, who drives and scores right of the paint. Hawkins with 6.
Evangel needs to find a spark on the offensive end now. Need to find a hot hand, as they're having the hands of Timmy Dial right now.
Here's Jared Floyd, fouled from behind by Luke Blank. That's the 5th foul on Lindenwood this half. You're also going to get to a point where free throws are going to become very big.
Yeah.
Because I think the Lions are going to be in position to need to foul pretty soon. Blank's second foul, still a foul to give for the Lions. Here's Nicholson driving to his right, dishes off. Dial! A slam dunk!
And that might just be the spark right there. Gets this crowd back into the game. The fans are on their feet. And that's a momentum changer in just a split second.
They trying to answer. Hawkins to the foul line. Puts up a shot over Floyd. It's short. Rebound Bavard. Got the ball stripped from him. He put it on the floor, and it's taken away by Todd Simon. Simon, long pass up floor to Jared Floyd. And a timeout from Evangel with 3:33 to go. A dunk by Dial. The Crusaders call time in transition. 77-65. Evangel by 12. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this.
Research shows that Missourians know the difference between safe driving and unsafe driving. We know that safety belts are good. Speed limits are for our protection. Safe driving means sober driving, and aggressive driving is a killer. However, many Missourians continue to exhibit dangerous behavior even though they know safe is better. This is not rocket science. Safe driving can save your life. Got it? Good.
We're back at the Ashcroft Center. Evangel leading 77-65. They have the ball with 3:33 to go. Jared Floyd inbounds to Todd Simon. And Nicholson will set up the offense for the Crusaders. Shane to his left, all the way left wing, dribbles to the corner. And did he step out of bounds? I think he did. Or go the other way. Shane too near the sideline, stepped out. And Lindenwood gets it back with 3:24 to go.
Well, still a lot of time left in this thing. Lindenwood definitely a part of it. 12-point lead for Evangel. Got to step it up on the defensive end.
Hawkins underneath, fade away right of the lane over Floyd. Good. Travis Hawkins with 8.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to defend. Hawkins is back to the basket. Faked left and then just faded away to his right. Boy, tough shot to defend. They cut that lead to 10.
Here's Simon, left wing. Jackson Capel, open 21-footer. Bang!
Jackson
Capel with 20.
Yeah, and with the answer, they cut the lead to 10. Jackson comes right back down, hits a 3, extends that lead back to 13.
Right side Owens, guarded by Todd Simon. Looks underneath, hits it to the high post. Blank, fakes up, goes up in the lane, got the ball stripped. Loose ball, Evangel. Capel the other way. 80-67, 2:30 to go in this first round of the conference tournament. Tim Dial out front. Right side, Nicholson around a defender. Loops it out front to Jared Floyd. Left side, Capel, another open 3. Yes!
Oh.
Jackson Capel single-handedly extending the Evangel lead. Back well into double digits. Left side, a deep 3 by Blank off the back of the rim and over the glass. He fell down after the shot. Wanted to whistle, but it only comes to give Evangel back the ball.
Well, now if you're Evangel, you have to pay attention to the clock. Use up as much of it as you can. You've got this 16-point lead now. The clock is like another teammate. Take advantage of it.
Lindenwood with a full court press. Evangel breaks it. Floyd a drive, dumps it off the Dial. Fakes up, goes up, scores with a hook.
But you'll also take easy layups. You don't have to pass those shots up. They had a little 2-on-1. Floyd dishes it to Dial, goes up strong, easy bucket.
He has 22, a deep 3 out front, no good by Blank, rebound Evangel.
And now it's desperation time for the Lions, just heaving up deep threes as Evangel's getting ready to clear their bench. Bring in some of the backups here. Good sight here at the Ashcroft Center.
And Evangel calls timeout to get a new group on the floor. We'll keep it here as this group gets a big hand as they're about to send their team into round 2 of the conference tournament.
Oof.
Just a fantastic career for the Lions. Almost coming out of nowhere, really, out of Kansas City. 6'10 center, and he has had a great impact in this league. It's a great, great player whose career will end tonight. 85-67. Evangel will have the winner of Benedictine and Central Methodist on Saturday night here at the Ashcroft Center. Jared Clay out front. Gives it up in the corner to Brewer, who drives baseline and missed a dunk.
Oh.
You'll hear about that one tomorrow.
Yeah,
Here's
definitely.
Lindenwood a drive. Brown misses a shot inside. Sannon grabs the rebound, is swarmed, tries to hang on for dear life, finds Jared Clay. He finds Swearingen, who lost the ball off his foot, saves it in bounds, but right to Lindenwood, and Chillers gets a layup. Under a minute to go. It's 85-69. Lindenwood, with their starters in there, still scrapping. And they foul Swearingen on the near sideline. They'll send Nate to the line for free throws. That's only the 6th team foul. Well, they can't even get the ball back after fouling, and Chillers comes out of the game now for Lindenwood as they start to clear their bench. Antoine Chillers, another one of the great ones in this league. Top 10 in scoring. One of their keys last year to their Final Four run. Angel the other way with under a minute to go. 85-69. Swearingen in midcourt. And they're going to let Evangel run down as much clock as they can. No longer in a fouling mode. Clay right side misses a 3. Rebound Lindenwood. They'll push the other way. Florence all the way to the hole and missed a layup but got fouled by Chapman, they say. They'll give Florence free throws with 35 seconds on the clock.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a much better performance from Evangel here in this first round of the conference tournament. We knew it would be a tough game, and really here in the second half, it got tough as Lindenwood just kept hanging around. But in the end, Evangel able to hit the big shots when they needed to.
Florence missed the first free throw. The second one is good. He has 7, and it's 85-70. Evangel leads, 35 seconds to go. Brewer the other way, brings it up over the midcourt line, and it's the breaks in the backcourt. Shot clock is off. Evangel can run out the clock with the ball and head to round 2. Here's Brewer right wing. Loops a pass out front to Jordan Chapman. He'll hold the ball with 15 seconds left to go. Benedictine tonight hosting Central Methodist. Here's Sannon of a little foul line jumper left of the lane, no good. Rebound Lions, 7 seconds to go. They'll bring it up court. Florence will launch a 21-footer and miss it. And this game is about to be history. There's the horn. On to the semifinals in the conference for the Evangel Crusaders. 85-70. Had a huge halftime lead, then fought off a frantic Lindenwood rally to head to the conference semifinals on Saturday night. Again, your final. The Crusaders 85, Lindenwood 70. Back with the Assemblies of God postgame show. That's the Assemblies of God Credit Union postgame show after this commercial timeout.